Hey everybody, Jim Keeling here again. I did most of those bowls that I told you about, and now I'm going to, I'm looking around. I brought one out here. I'm going to have to run and get that. The one I did on the wheel the other night. I want to show you that one. It's a carved bowl. Let me grab that real quick. This is the one that I did when I threw on the wheel the other night on one of those clips that you saw. And of course it's just a regular bowl, and then what I do when I throw it, while it's still on the wheel, I run a couple of rings around here, give me some guidelines, and then this is all just free-handed. And I'm going to show you what I'm going to do this morning or this afternoon. I'm going to have what we call a kiln opening. That's the most exciting time for a potter. So I'm going to open the kiln and let you see the stuff out of the kiln as it comes out of the kiln. I don't know how hot it's going to be down the bottom. It's cool to the touch on top, but if it gets hot, I'll just have to stop. But I'm going to get the camera down and show you down here where we can see what's going on in the kiln. This is what they call a Scut 1027. Pretty good kiln. And as I've told you before, I fired this up to cone 6. About a little over 2200 degrees, and I'll show you this. This is what you call cones, and these cones, I think you can probably see them there. These are little pieces of clay that tell us how to fire the clay, and this is a cone. I'm firing to cone 6. That's the center cone. When cone 5 lays all the way over, cone 6 should lay a little bit further, and cone 7, actually cone 7 probably should be about like cone 6 is here. So that means they got a little bit of a cool cone 6, which is still probably, it's still over 2000 degrees. This is a bowl just like the one I showed you. Make sure I'm getting this in, that I just did. This is called Woodland Brown. Got some really unique drips on the side here. This is a cup, good drinking cup, and it's deep green on the inside, woodland brown, on the top and inside, and then woodland brown there on the top. This is just like a little tea bowl. I believe I'm a little bit low there. This is a little tea bowl. It's done half and half. And different glazes act different on different clay bodies. This is a cone 6 brown clay, and this particular is called mustard. It would be a brighter yellow on a white clay, but it looks sort of like Grey Poupon on here, but made a real nice looking little piece there. Another one of the little vases. This is one that I showed you and told you about last week that I had underfired back some time ago, and so I've been refiring them as I could, and I dipped it in that green. It gave it a real unique green color there on the bottom with that Ozark. Another one of the little pinch pitchers, a couple of those. This is one of the early pieces that I did when I first started, and I had a bunch of them put back that I didn't particularly like, and but I went ahead and glazed them. This one's not even signed anywhere on the bottom. My kids will enjoy having those after I'm gone. Just another nice little bowl. Here's another one of the carved bowls. This one's got hearts in it, and it's the mustard color on the inside, part of it on the outside, and then the green, I ran the green down over it, so I love that overlap color. This is one of those that proves that just like God don't throw the clay away, this particular one is one that I messed up on the wheel, or let it mess up. Made a real unique bowl, and everything had a use, so we're not going to throw it away. Another nice dark cup, another one of the little pinch pitchers. Pretty green color there on the bottom. Another nice serving bowl with the blended colors of the dark green, and then it ran over onto that woodland brown, gave it a real nice color there. Another coffee cup, a little bit of the glaze. Got to be real careful with that glaze. You don't bump it. If you bump it, it'll flake off, and then you've got problems later because there's no glaze in that particular spot. All right, I'm gonna have to lift some cone shells out of here. I mean, these things get heavy. Another one of these little carved bowls. This one is what I call a refrigerator bowl. It's got just the round 1/4 inch holes in the bottom, and then the fretwork or the filigree or whatever on the top. This would be for grapes, broccoli, cauliflower, something like that you cut up and just put it in the refrigerator. So it's more than just decorative. Another nice little serving bowl, probably a 1 quart. This one is more of a colander. And it has the colors blended. It's got the deep green, but it's got, won't be able to see it on the camera, but it's got runs down where the green and the brown blend together. It really makes a nice color. This little bowl here turned out real pretty. This is one of the little carved bowls. And I did the deep green on the bottom. And see, I leave this, wax this bottom. That way the glaze doesn't run down and get all over my kiln shells. But these are the little cut-in pieces. Turned out real good. I think this clip's going to run too long if I do the whole thing. But there's another one. Woodland brown on top and green on the bottom. There's one I just see a mistake that I made. This one got glazed on one side, didn't get glazed on the other side. Must have been I didn't notice the difference in the color, so that one has to go back in again. Here's one of the bottles that I refired. That'd work for an olive oil bottle or any kind of bottle. They don't work for alcoholic beverages. It just won't work. Here's another one of the early bowls. It looks like a bit like one of the southwestern Indian bowls, the way it's shaped. One of my very first bowls when I first started, back in May 2 years ago, or back, it will be 2 years. Another mustard color on top. Mustard color on the other half. This was half and half this way. This was dipped back in the green. I'm gonna stop the camera and pull some of these out, and then I'll get back in there in just a minute and show you some more stuff in the bottom.